The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the New Orleans Hornets. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. The day is finally here, Clark, for both these teams. Opening night. Man, I'm glad to have you with us, folks, on 2K Sports.
Glad to be here as well, Kevin. It's always exciting to tip off a new season. Never gets old or tired. I know these guys have been looking forward to this game for a long time, so let's go. Boy, he can let it loose. The quick release shown by Hamilton that time.
Pass to West. Over Wallace. West misses.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Here's Stuckey. Lock at 6. Hamilton against Ariza. No good from Hamilton.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
West setting the pick for Thornton. Back to West. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And really, the entire game of David West is all about wanting it more, playing harder. Those points illustrate just that.
Now here's Stuckey. McGrady passes to Hamilton. Stuckey outside. Monroe sets a screen for Stuckey. Pass to Monroe. And Okafor with the block.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Three seconds left. Hamilton can't get that one to fall.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Paul looking around. West a screen on Hamilton. And here's Thornton outside. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Stuckey. Hamilton outside. Pass to Monroe. And Okafor with the block.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
West setting the pick for Paul. Takes it inside. Here's Ariza. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Ball against Stuckey. Hamilton outside. Now Stuckey. Monroe with a screen on Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McGrady. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Hornets leading by 6. Pass to West. Shoots over Monroe. Rebound, Detroit. McGrady outside. Back to Monroe. Pistons passing it around. Stuckey kicks to Wallace. And they get it. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hamilton against Thornton. And here is Stuckey. Still yet to score. Hamilton outside. That one misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Left side, West. Okafor with the screen on Hamilton. Thornton for 3. Drills it from outside. Thornton's got 6 points.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Keeping up all in motion. Here your Pistons dancer.
Different look here for Detroit. Villanueva comes in for Ben Wallace. And Ben Gordon is subbed in for Tracy McGrady. New Orleans also making some changes. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Ariza. And Stojakovic is subbed in for Marcus Thornton. A minute 20 left to play here in the first. Monroe in the corner. Hamilton outside. Ben Gordon on the wing. Shot clock at 6. He was all alone on that one.
Great job sharing the basketball.
Here's Paul. Hasn't made one yet. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. He's looking for West and finds him. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Stuckey. Villanueva with a screen on Paul. Stuckey outside. Villanueva with a screen on Paul. And it's Rodney Stuckey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Benga, he's checked in for Okafor. Jason Smith comes in for David West. And Alexander subbed in for Paul. Now, here is Stojakovic. Pass to Alexander. Stojakovic dishes to Pondexter. There's the three. No good on that one. And so it's New Orleans. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Over to the wing. Here's Villanueva. Misses the three. Hornets leading by 9. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Watson. And here's the fast break. Watson leading the way. Deflects the pass. Up top, Stojakovic. Defended by Gordon. New Orleans moving it around. Stojakovic, the pass to Pondexter. Stojakovic against Gordon. to Villanueva. Now here's Maxiel. 6 on the shot clock. Maxiel sets a screen for Gordon. Looking for Maxiel and gets it there. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Gordon. Well, 2005 was the last NBA draft with high school players. We're in the one-and-done era now, Clark. What do you think of it?
You know, I'm okay with it, Kevin. I actually like it. We had 8 high school players go in the first round back in 2004, and those are players who won't contribute for at least a year.
And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Get up, get up, get up, and start making some noise. Here they come. Yo, Pistons dancing.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Pondexter. Ariza comes in for Stojakovic. And Paul subbed in for Alexander. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Thornton. And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Paul against Gordon. Ariza kicks to Thornton. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Villanueva.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, here's Gordon. McGrady outside. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Villanueva. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Paul finds Thornton. Going inside, and he dunks it down.
He made extra sure that goes in.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And so now, a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Monroe, he's checked in for the Pistons. Stuckey comes in for Ben Gordon. Okafor is checked in for the Hornets. West comes in for Jason Smith. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. McGrady outside. Back to Wallace. Kick out to Hamilton. Okafor with the steal. Ariza against McGrady. Ariza passes to Paul. Here's Thornton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's West. Pass to Thornton. West to screen on Hamilton. Driving inside. Thornton no good. Pistons trailed by 3. Hamilton dishes to Stuckey. 1:30 left to play here in the half. Wallace kicks to Hamilton. 6 to shoot. McGrady passes to Stuckey. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Thornton dishes to Paul. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Back to Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. McGrady passes to Monroe. Stuckey with it. Still scoreless. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Ariza. Pass to Thornton. Back to Paul. In the corner, Thornton with it. And a miss there on the triple.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Stuckey outside, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hornets lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Marcus Thornton, he's really been playing well.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now here's West. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Tell you what, when you're trying to defend David West, you're in for a battle. His mind and his body so strong. His will is that of a champion. West plays the game with great effort.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Nobody is going to outwork David West. He plays the game hard and smart and tough. A double-double threat every night.
Both good from the line that time.
When your big men can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Paul against Stuckey. Wallace with a screen for Stuckey. In the corner, it's Hamilton. And they recover it. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from McGrady.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Now here's Paul. Nothing on the board. Thornton finds Okafor. Back to Thornton. Over Hamilton. They get it back. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Paul against Stuckey. Pass to Monroe. Hamilton outside. Over Thornton. No good from Hamilton. And it's Paul with the ball for the Hornets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Thornton covered by Hamilton. With some arc. Rip Hamilton with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pass to Monroe. Over Paul. And he can't bank that one in. New Orleans in the lead. West a screen on Stuckey. And the dunk by West.
Oh, putting his agility to great use on that jam. West can just pop off the floor.
Pass to Hamilton. On the wing, Wallace. Hamilton outside. Back to Wallace. McGrady right side. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
All right, a chance to see stats for Paul. He's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in steals, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists. His court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. Now here's West. He's got 8. Here's Thornton. Paul outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Rodney Stuckey.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
Paul, 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Ben Gordon's checked in for Hamilton. And so Paul nails both of them.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Stuckey passes to Gordon. Now Wallace. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And the bruising nature of Wallace's game, terrific at just seeking out contact.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Free throw good, Wallace.
You have to admire the physical nature of Wallace's game. On both ends, he puts the power in forward.
The Hornets making a switch here. Pondexter's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Hornets leading by 5. Reza passes to Thornton. Off target from three-point range.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Stuckey outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Fast break, here they come. Finished off the break. Stuckey's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that's why you can't leave anyone open.
For New Orleans, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Wednesday, they'll tip it off a homestand starting with the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Friday, the Denver Nuggets will come into town.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
And the Pistons making a change here. Villanueva's checked in. Smith checked in for New Orleans. Gordon the pass to McGrady. Ariza with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Pondexter. And here's Thornton. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. Rebound by Wallace.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Stuckey. Ariza covering. Shoots from the corner. Stuckey can't get it to go.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Ariza kicks it to West. Pass to Thornton. To stop the drought. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Swiped away. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hornets on top, up 3. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Pistons trailed by 3. Hamilton outside. Pass to Maxiel. Back to Hamilton. Villanueva with a screen on Stojakovic. Now Villanueva. And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. He's checked in for Detroit. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Brad Nelson had some words for his team during the break. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Gordon. Unable to get that one. Smith with the defensive effort. Ball outside. There's the drive. And it's sent back by Allen.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. To the paint, looking for Maxey and gets it there. Let's go. Good on the 7-footer. Seals got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Detroit.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
There's a screen. Paul passes to Benga. Rebounded by Wilcox. The Pistons trailing. Allen outside. It's intercepted. Pondexter with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Paul outside. Lots of room. Smith, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. He's ready to talk things through with them.
All in motion. Give me the Pistons. Dancer.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Monroe's checked in for Wilcox. Wallace comes in for Jason Maxiell. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Charlie Villanueva. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for Allen. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Benga. West comes in for Smith. Ariza's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Thornton in for Peja Stojakovic. Now here's Paul. Pass to Ariza. Thornton against Gordon. All up top. From the top of the key, he buries it. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Always one of the league's most accurate jump shooters. Chris Paul can flat out knock him down.
Stuckey outside. Down low. Okafor with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Poked loose and taken away by Wallace. Inside. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Wallace going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the New Orleans Hornets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. A moment for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Pistons' head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. They're telling me that even though this is a fairly serious injury, he's got the green light to play on it if needed. It's apparently an all-hands-on-deck situation, guys.
Okay, David, thank you.
Yeah, you know, it's not easy to maintain an NBA body. It takes tremendous dedication and work, and that's why every team has an expert training staff. They're always available and always doing yeoman's work in helping these guys be ready to perform.
And so now, a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Richard Hamilton's checked in for Ben Gordon.
Number 32, Richard Hamilton.
Now here's Stuckey. Now Hamilton. Shot clock at 6. Monroe sets a screen for McGrady to take the lead. Not that time. It won't go. For New Orleans, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. West against Wallace. West down low. Layup, no good. The Pistons trail it. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Hamilton against Thornton. Monroe with a screen on Thornton. From about 19, that does not go. The Hornets shooting a meager 37% for the game. Now Paul. West, right side. Hamilton against Ariza. Now Paul. The long shot, no good. McGrady outside. Hamilton outside. And stolen by Thornton. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Layup, no good.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
McGrady outside. Monroe with a screen on Thornton to take the lead. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Do it. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And they go to the intentional foul.
Stuckey, third personal foul. Team second. the line for the Hornets. Two shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And here's Hamilton. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.